welcome to Around the House. I'm Tanya, and today's project is applesauce. It is my absolute favorite time of the year. You've been doing this since you've been a little tiny little girl.
Yes.
I should find a picture.
I am a little tiny little girl.
Well, you're a big girl now.
I'm a girl, but I'm not tiny.
Yeah. But since you've been a baby, you've been doing this. Canning applesauce is something that I have seen all my life, ever since I was wee little. My mom would can applesauce, my grandma, my aunt, and so I've seen the process all my life, and it wasn't until a few years ago I tackled it on my own and started including my kids and teaching my kids how to do it. Rachel played a huge role last year helping me, so I'm gonna give her the job of cutting this year and giving more responsibility. This morning I started the dishwasher and put all my jars in there to sterilize. I've been gathering all my supplies that I need. Canner, a big tub. We have our lids, sugar. Vinegar is for the canner. I'm not putting vinegar in my applesauce. And I'm gonna be canning outside today. So I wanna take you guys along for that. This is a little bit of a glimpse into one of our family traditions. It marks fall for me, and we will can, hopefully, 40 to 50 quarts of applesauce today. So follow along. All right, let's go cut some apples.
Yeah!
Are you listening, yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna show you how to cut an apple, okay? So if Carson gives you one of the big ones, here. Carson, this is what you're gonna do. Carson, can we have an apple? He's gonna hand you an apple, okay? Sometimes you can just pull this stem out, it'll come out. You're gonna cut the apple.
Well, what happens if it doesn't just come out?
Well, then you can use your knife and kind of pull it out. You're just gonna check for any kind of blemishes, okay? This one looks really great. You're gonna take your knife, you're just gonna make like a little V, okay?
All right.
That's like the only part that we're cutting out, is that little core part on the bottom. Everything else is gonna get blended in the Vitamixer. Put your apple down like this might be easier for you. Cut it in half, and half again. Okay? Now, Carson, give me a little apple. Okay, again. Are you listening, watching? Cut in half. Now, these are the sour ones. They're gonna be a little more harder. They're not as soft. So just cut a little V. Make sure you don't cut yourself. I can
And
go.
take the seed out.
No, it doesn't matter if the seeds are in. The seeds are gonna get blended up. Now this one is pretty tiny. Would you cut that one in half again?
No.
No, this is about the size we need it, okay? So no matter the apple size, that's about the size we want it.
I want to tie.
You're gonna be our apple hander, okay? And then you're in charge of sugar today and the Vitamixer pouring into the thing, okay? Sound good? All the pieces go in here and then this will go to the chickens later. We got one full kettle. We put just a little bit of water in the bottom. You can turn that on. We don't need much. Turn it off. Ah. It's gonna create its own juice. And this is why I love using a Vitamixer to do applesauce, because this is the only waste I have of, at least a half a bushel of apples fit in here. So we're gonna get this on the stove to simmer. First bushel of apples is on the stove. Took me 3 big pots. This one's not quite full, but this is our first bushel. We're gonna cook it down just until it's soft, and then we'll bring it over here into the Vitamixer and blend it up. While that bushel is cooking, I am soaking the next bushel for the next round. And this is just a veggie fruit wash that I get from Trader Joe's to really get all the yuckiness off the apples. I hear some gurgling in there, and when I do, I just kind of try to give it a little bit of a stir to make sure that I'm not burning the bottom. You really want to get your apples soft as quick as possible. The longer it takes for your apple to get soft, the browner the color can be. And if you're okay with some brown applesauce, that's totally fine. Don't stress about it. It's still gonna taste fine. Carson.
What?
Do you know what time it is?
Uh-huh.
What?
Blending time.
Blending time! All right, let's blend this up. Okay, when I say go, hold on. We're gonna start on low, And when I say go, I want you to turn this on. And then when I say hi, I want you to put this button up. Okay, go. Turn it on. Now turn it on high. Now stay on high. Because all those...
Wait, did you tell the people, this is applesauce and I turned it on?
Yes, this is applesauce, and Carson turned it on.
Uh-huh.
We gotta blend until all those seeds are gone. Okay. Now don't turn it on, okay? Because if I would take this lid off and you would turn it on, where would applesauce go? Yeah, it's very, very hot too. So let's look at it, see if it's smooth. Okay, so let's take this. Come over here. We're gonna pour it in here. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of sugar. You know why we put sugar on it? To keep it from going brown. So I want you to sprinkle this sugar over top of the applesauce, and then I want you to stir it in, okay? Okay, now get your big wooden spoon and stir it in. So this is gonna be hot. So let's taste test it. And we're gonna taste test it because we wanna see if we need more sugar or maybe we added too much sugar, so then we know for the next time.
My turn.
Now it's gonna be really, really hot, so you're gonna have to blow it a little bit, okay?
No.
Did I fling you?
No.
All right, now blow it, okay? And get a little spoon like this. It's gonna be hot. We gotta blow it.
Maybe just do a little bit.
Mmm. Mmm! That's so perfect.
Yes.
Oh!
We have good sugar.
Alrighty, yummers, that's yummy. Mmm!
Mmm.
Perfect.
Perfect. And good.
What do you think?
Good.
First batch good?
Yes.
So now we're gonna get those into jars and out into the canner. It is really yummy. We ended up putting like 1/8 of a cup of sugar for each batch, and it's like perfect. So I forget how many times we did that. I'll have to count for the next time, but it is perfect. It's so, so good.
It's so good.
Need some privacy to eat your applesauce?
Ow.
Okay, our water is ready. Stay away from that. That's gonna be super hot, okay? Now we're sticking lids on. Make sure they're straight. Rings go on finger tight.
Buckland.
It does, even for me, it's hard not to spill.
Maybe half of it. Filling. Perfect.
First bushel is canned and done. This is from 1 bushel of apples. Kids are having snack. They've helped a whole bunch. Now it's movie time for them, which is a yearly tradition. This is my second bushel that is being blended up currently. Third bushel is in the sink. So we are moving right along. And this are the only scraps from 3 bushels of apples. That's it. Everything else is in the applesauce. The core, the seeds, it all gets blended up. The skins, every last bit is used. And the skins and the seeds and the core have a lot of nutrients, so adding them into the applesauce has lots of added health benefits. And this is all getting taken to the chickens. You guys want some treats? No, you can't come out. Oh, come here. Want some treats? Stinker. Go back in. I got 35 quarts and 15 pints. That gives us plenty to last till next year, to give a few away here and there. There is nothing like homemade applesauce. And I did want to point out that with this batch of applesauce, I use the ForJars lids. I have been loving these lids, and I do not recommend anything that I have not tried, that I do not love. I have had 100% success rate with these lids sealing. I'll be sure to leave a link below. I'll also leave a discount code. You can get 10% off your first order. I have been loving them, and I would love to hear your thoughts when you try them. I think that you will love them too. Thanks for joining me in my applesauce making day 2022.